down if you like.
No, thank you.
The preacher coming in today?
Not today. The teacher today.
Teacher?
From the plantation school.
Sheriff, did you know about this?
Not yet.
Can you please just sit down?
No, thank you.
Suit yourself. In there.
The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. So you came.
Would it?
Jefferson on trial, you didn't come. You forgot about him.
Miss Emma, that boy's going to die.
You think he did it.
It doesn't make any difference what I think.
He's innocent.
All right.
Give me a chair so I can sit down, please.
Wouldn't give you a chair?
I never asked him for one. I'm asking you.
Miss Emma, that boy is as good as dead.
I know that.
There was a trial. The verdict was guilty. I teach school. I can't raise the dead.
I know that too.
All I can try to do is keep others from ending up like he did.
How hard?
Ma'am,
How hard you try for others here?
as hard as I can.
Which ain't much.
Why are you insulting me?
Why not? Who brung you in from the road, from the dirt?
My Aunt Lou.
Who brung you up?
Taunt Lou.
When no one else cared if you lived or if you died, who fed you?
She did.
And who was her friend? Who else put grits in your mouth? Who else mended one pair of pants while you wore the other? Who saved dollars, nickels, dimes, and pennies so you could go to that college?
You did. I don't deny it.
Well, you try to.
Like right now. But I'm not letting you.
You owe me something, Mr. School Teacher.
You asking me to save his life?
No.
Then what do you want me to do?
They called him a hog.
Called him what?
You know if you'd been at the trial.
Who called Jefferson a hog?
You want to see Sheriff Guidry? You got to do it now.
All right.
Miss Emma? Who's this?
She wants him here.
Grant Wiggins is teacher at the plantation school.
What is he doing here?
I want him to see my boy Jefferson.
Are you kin to the prisoner?
No, sir.
What is in there?
Clean clothes in the package, food in the basket.
In the first place, the prisoner is not your son. He's your godson. In the second, this ain't no place for no picnic. What is your name again, Professor?
Grant Wiggins, sir.
Can I teach you something, Professor?
Yes, sir.
Miss Emma calls up my wife. She says she can't meet Jefferson in his jail cell because it's too cramped. Day room, too many people. How about that?
I don't know, Sheriff.
You sure? Sure you don't know? She told my wife we owed it to her. Anything like that.
No, sir.
Did you pull her up to this?
No, sir.
Then my wife calls me on the phone. I say they can use this here storeroom. But now that's not enough. She wants some school teacher to counsel the convicts too. What do you think about that?
think it's up to you, Sheriff.
That's right. It is. A man to be executed is in my personal custody. I decide the answer is no. Professor, get out of here!
I called this number.
Did you hear
Phone
me?
number?
What?
Henry Pigeon and his wife. They both waiting to hear from you.
You called him?
And his wife. I was with those people a long time, and you know it.
You are pushing me very hard.
Call Mr. and Mrs. Pigeon. They waiting.
God damn it! Come on!
Henry Peugeot?
I was with those people here 30 years. How many of their babies I hold in these arms? How many clothes I wash? How many meals I serve? Who ran Peugeot House when there was divorces and deaths in that family? Who carried law papers to the courthouse and flowers to the graveyard? I did all kinds of things for the Henry Peugeots, and Sam Guidry's wife is a Peugeot. They'll do what I want.
What is that, Miss Emma?
It was Jefferson's own lawyer called him a hog.
The public defender? Why?
He saw that the verdict was going to be guilty. So he says, look at this boy. What kind of justice is this? Backwoods Louisiana, dirt poor, knows nothing, is nothing, not even a human being. I would assume let's put a hog in an electric chair because that's what we would be doing. Electrocuting a hog. That's what was said before all the world while you wasn't there. So now Jefferson don't say nothing except, yes, all right, he is a hog. And they can drag him to that chair and kill him like a hog. That's what he's gonna make them do.
The Peugeot family says yes. I say, within the law.
The law gonna kill Jefferson, Mr. Guidry. I accept that.
Then what do you want done here?
Grant Wiggins is a teacher.
So?
I want him to teach my Jefferson to die like a man.
Wiggins, what is this?
Evidently, the defense called Jefferson a hog.
And what can you say to Jefferson about that?
I don't know, sir.
Folks, let a preacher visit Jefferson the way it ought to be. Think about his soul now, not his body.
The Reverend Ambrose will visit Jefferson. This is something else. I'd appreciate an answer.
I'll consider it.
Appreciate it now.
What?
If it ain't too much a bother.
Well, it is, but all right. Thank the Peugeot family for this, not me. You, the preacher, and Wiggins meet the prisoner in here. Both doors locked, him in shackles and leg chains. 1 hour. Weekdays, not before 3 and not after 5. And nobody gets upset. First sign of aggravation, any trouble at all, is finished. Paul, take over.
Wait here.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you.
Legs hurt?
Yes. Yes. But I got it done.
Not yet, you haven't. What about me?
You?
You never asked if I want to do any of this.
I know what you'd say. No.
Miss Emma, you talk to Jefferson. Why should I?
Think I haven't tried? My boy won't even look at me. He just stare at the wall. Don't say nothing. You the teacher? You got to talk to
Miss
him.
Emma, I do not. It's been a long time.
6 short years.
6 long years.
Went to a college. Got a degree.
I said it 1,000 times, thank you.
What you mean?
Never mind.
No. What do you mean?
I mean, I hate teaching. I hate the South. I hate everything about this place. And before I go crazy, I'm gonna live somewhere else.
Not here?
No, ma'am.
Not with your own
No,
people
ma'am.
here?
No, ma'am.
Or
No,
the
ma'am.
children?
The children. They don't like me. I don't like them. What's called a school here is a pitiful waste of everybody's time. I try. I teach. And I get next to nothing taught to anybody.
Try harder.
No, thank you. And as for Jefferson, none of this is going to help him, and I haven't said I'm going to do any of it.
They coming back.
Stand here. Back. Sat. Arms out. Pockets. No spoons, no forks, no plates, no knives, no ice picks, no hat pins, no razor blades. 1 hour. Knock if you want out early.
Jefferson. How you feel, Jefferson? Get him a chair. Jefferson, I brung Professor Wiggins. I brung you fried chicken, yams, and tea cakes. Ain't you gonna ask me to sit with you, Jefferson? Here's your pants, brown shirt, long johns, and 2 pair of socks, all washed clean. Ain't you gonna speak to me, Jefferson? Give me the basket. You want to just talk to me? You want Professor Wiggins to go? Look what I brung you. You always like my fried chicken, yams, and tea cakes. You want a yam? A tea cake?
Don't matter.
What?
I said, don't matter.
It mattered to me. You matter to me.
Chicken, yams, tea cakes, don't matter.
Yeah, they do. Ain't nothing wrong with this. You always like my fried chicken. You want a yam? A tea cake?
You the one.
What?
Go jack that switch?
That's Professor Wiggins. That's your teacher. What switch? Oh, my boy.
What fries the hog?
Oh, my boy.
I don't want you here.
Yes, you do. I want to help you.
Get her out of here.
Jefferson, say something to him.
Both of you, leave me alone. Can't you just leave me alone?
Jefferson.
All right, not for the man.
All right, but we're not through. We'll be back with the Reverend Ambrose.
That didn't take long.
Oh, can I leave the food in the clothes?
I suppose so.
If he doesn't want it, can you leave it with us in the jailhouse?
I suppose.
Jefferson, we'll be back. We're gonna make you feel better.
Oh, my Lord Jesus. Stand by me.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America,
and to the republic
for which it stands,
one nation under God.
indivisible.
I have a few things to say before we begin classes. First off, when you write a simple sentence, it doesn't slant up or down, it stays in a straight line. Second, we are wasting chalk. The school board gave what they say is enough for about a year. When it ends, they're not giving us any more. And third, hand-me-down textbooks from the white schools are fragile. You don't have to tear them apart, they come apart. So when you find that pages are gone or missing from them, find someone who has that page. If pages are stuck together with paste or chewing gum, pull gently or let me do it. We can't get other books. And for some of you, it's ladybug time in class. You sit playing with bugs. You think that's why I'm here, so you can play with bugs? Do you all know what's going on in Bayonne right now? Do you know what's going to happen to a young man just like you who sat here only a few years ago? You all know who I'm talking about. Jefferson. They're going to kill him in Bayonne, right here. They are going to tie him down in a chair. They are going to connect wires to his head, to his wrists, to his legs, and they're going to shoot electricity into his body until he is dead. What does that have to do with any of you? It's exactly what I'm trying to stop right here, right now. I'm trying to make you into responsible young men and young ladies who don't wind up where Jefferson is. But you refuse to study. You won't even write a straight sentence. You'll be playing with bugs the day that Jefferson is getting. Does this make any sense to any of you? Does it? All right. Arithmetic. Let's go to work. Hey.
Hey.
Where you been?
Shopping. There's a sale at
Anything?
the sale was on the radio. It's not close.
Well, drink up.
You alright?
Cheers.
Helen and James said we do at House of Baton Rouge. They'll go to dinner and movie while we're there.
Want to do that again?
No, but what else?
At my place.
I can't be still living with you.
You go home. Pack your clothes, get your children, and let's go. Tonight.
What?
Let's get out of here.
No,
People do it all the time.
they might, but we don't.
And why don't we?
Because there's other people involved. We have a commitment to this.
To do what? Teach children who don't want to learn?
The students I teach want to learn.
Maybe yours in town, but mine in the country sure don't. You teach in a building, I teach in a rotting, rundown shack. And I'm sick to death of it.
Grant, how much did you have to drink?
A whole damn barrel of your commitment, all right? Let's go.
Oh, I'll go right away from you.
Wait.
No, not when you act like this.
Vivian, I'm dead here. Somewhere else in this country we could be alive.
That's what you say. But I'm still married. A separation is not a divorce.
The divorce is coming. I'll marry you the day that it does, but I want to go, and I want to go now, and I want you and the children to come with me.
No, we have a responsibility for what we do.
And you think I'm not? Damn this.
Grant, what's happened to you?
I've been in that courthouse, that's what's happened. I've been to see Miss Emma, that's what's happened.
Miss Emma?
It's Jefferson, the public defender called him a hog, so now he's acting like one, and Miss Emma says I have to change that. That I have to teach him to die with, I don't know, strength, dignity, something. Who am I? God? I don't even know how a man should live. How am I supposed to tell a man how he should die? What do I say to him?
don't know. But something. Miss Emma is right. You don't give up. You let people depend on you.
You talk like Miss Emma.
If I must.
What's wrong with just leaving and going to California? I've done it once, I can do it again.
Not with me.
You won't go?
Not that way. Run towards something, all right, not away. Grant, take me, but not the road out of town.
I'll think about it, about what you said. What are you doing this weekend?
Homework and housework.
You want to go to Baton Rouge? I'll pay your cousin Dora to sit for you.
Friday sounds good.
Vivian, I want to talk to you. Arms out, feet out. How you are my prisoner? Getting along?
It'll be my first time alone with him.
Where is his godmother?
Homesick, she says.
Is she or ain't she?
She says she's got a cold, but I think she just wants me and Jefferson to spend some time together.
What's in the basket?
Same as before?
Picnics?
Yes, sir.
Get the basket. Just hold it there. The idea is you, being a professor, you're gonna make a man out of him?
Something like that, sir.
A man for what?
His godmother asked me to come and speak to him. She didn't ask about what.
I'm asking you what you gonna talk about.
I don't know.
You sure about that, Wiggins?
Sir, that was her idea, not mine.
That was not the question.
What was, sir?
Make him a man for what?
To die with dignity, I suppose?
Some job.
Yes, sir.
But is it a good one? I mean, should it be done at all?
Hard to say.
I don't like it, Professor. I've never been to college, but I learned a thing or two about life in this job. I had to execute that boy, not torture him. I would rather watch a dumb hog die in that chair than an upset, out of his mind, aggravated boy Friday. I don't think you'll make him understand anything. How do you like that, Professor?
I see your point.
Nobody heard from Jefferson mother or father?
No, sir.
Long gone. God knows where. And never coming back home.
I suppose so, sir.
You can't blame, can you?
I'm not blaming anybody for anything.
How about you, Professor? Man smart as you are, why ain't you gone to?
People paid my way to college, so I've come back to teach the children, and that's what I'm doing.
All your life? I said all your life.
Don't know.
I do. You people are all the same. You'll be long gone too. From now on, you do the search, then you get the boy.
Yes, sir.
Good. No aggravation. He gets upset. It's over.
Jefferson. Jefferson, your Nanan couldn't make it today.
See that?
She's got a cold. You know, it's hard when you're as old as she is, but she made you something to eat and she sent me to bring it to you. And she hopes that we can have a talk. You looking out that window? See more here than you can from your cell, I expect.
Part of a branch.
That all?
Yeah.
That's a sycamore tree out there. I can see the blue between the branches and the sky. Can you see that from your cell? You hungry?
You brought some corn?
Corn?
Well, hogs eat.
Stop it, Jefferson. You're afraid and nobody can blame you, but some chicken in here, some biscuits, and some sweet potatoes, even some candy she made. Look, try it. Make your Nanan happy.
Hogs don't eat no candy.
You're not a hog, Jefferson. You're a man. Can I have a piece of chicken? I missed my lunch.
That's for humans.
Man, your Nanan sure can cook, man.
That's for humans.
You're a man, Jefferson. Act like one.
Right? Humans don't live in no store. Slopping shit in no hog. I'm an old hog you fat enough to kill. No, you come on.
Saying things like that hurts your Nanan. You want me to tell you said things like
I
that?
don't care what you tell me.
When she cares so much?
Well, I don't.
Don't what?
Care about nothing. Old hog don't care about nothing.
But she does, and I do.
Y'all humans!
You're a man, Jefferson. Act like one.
Act like what?
Act like what you are.
Like what I am. That's what I am. That's what they say I am, and that's what I'll be. Like a hog, you can drag me to that chair. Cause I ain't walking.
All right, Jefferson. When I go back to your Nanan who cut this chicken and rolled these biscuits and sugared these pralines, I'm going to tell her that you and I sat down like gentlemen and ate together. And I'm going to tell her that you liked her food, especially these pralines.
Hard to do that.
You want to hurt me, Jefferson? Make me feel guilty because of what happened to you? Hmm? Let's be honest here. Do you want me to come back here? Hmm? White man out there sure don't want me to come back here. He says I'll never make you understand anything. But the Nan, she doesn't think so. She wants us to talk. Now, what do you want? Do you want that white man to win and the Nan to lose? All right, Jefferson. I bought you this comb. Use it next time you see your Nan to comb your hair, will you? All right, Jefferson, we don't gotta talk anymore. We'll just stay here and let's not waste this hour. I damn well don't want that white man thinking that we've lost and he's won. So if we gotta stand here and just look at that sycamore tree in the sky, that's what we'll do. Ambrose? Miss Emma?
About time, Grant.
Miss Emma, glad to see you got over your cold.
I ain't never had no cold. One of you and Jefferson to talk about yourselves. How was he?
All right.
What y'all talk about?
Different things. I think he'll use the comb I got for him. I think he's okay.
What else? Whole hour. What else?
I can't remember everything.
God. Did you talk to him about God?
No, I didn't talk to him about God. I was with him about an hour, then I went back to town.
What for?
I got a girl I meet there.
Did you say a girl in the back of town?
Maybe that's where he spent all his time.
If you don't think I was at that courthouse jail, then you can go there and ask him yourself.
Don't you get uppity with me.
I'm not getting uppity with you. I was with him about an hour. I had a drumstick and a biscuit, and he had, I can't remember exactly what. We talked for an hour, and then I went back to town to meet my girl. Exactly that.
Grant.
Yes, sir.
Deep in you.
Yes, sir.
Deep in you. What are you thinking?
About what, Reverend?
Do you think he knows the gravity?
Gravity?
That he's going to die.
He's not an idiot. Of course he knows he's going to die.
Don't talk to me like that. I mean the gravity of his soul.
I don't know anything about his soul.
But I do. I have to. I wasn't educated in a college. I've only read one book, the Holy Bible, and it tells me to teach, baptize, visit the sick, comfort the suffering, and bury the dead. And now I have this boy, this living soul in my care. I baptized him, like I baptized you. But both, Grant, why didn't you talk to him about God?
We didn't get around to
You
it.
didn't get around to it?
No, sir.
If a man is going to meet God, what else is more important?
That's where you come in, Reverend.
Miss Emma, why have you brought this man, this ungodly man, into this matter?
He's a teacher.
And I'm not,
If you want my place, then take it.
and maybe I ought to. He would learn something.
My Lord, I wish you men understood each other better than you do, but you don't. So hush up and let's go.
Young man, I pray for you every night, and God talks to me. And through him, he tells me to keep the faith, and he will bring you through.
And eat something for me.
Sure. Got any corn?
Corn.
For a haul.
A hall? Jefferson, you ain't no hall.
Just throw it to me, I'll eat it.
I never throw nothing to you, Jefferson. You throw a bone to a dog, slap the pigs. You ain't no hall.
Hey now, feed the hall.
Jefferson,
He'll eat for you, that's what you want, ain't it?
Jefferson, behave.
Go on and fan him up.
That's enough.
Feed the hall so he can fry me that jam.
Ow! Oh, my voice. Forgive me. Forgive me, my boy. What I done?
This is just a
Jefferson,
test. God is
no.
testing you.
What I
Both
done?
of you.
What I done, Jefferson?
Damn it.
What I done with my master?
They gon' fry me that shit. I gotta listen to this.
That's enough.
They ain't frying you.
That's the preacher.
I don't care. Get out. All y'all, leave me alone.
You can be heard all over towns.
good.
You alright?
Wonderful.
Grant.
Never again.
Never get what?
That courthouse. Not me.
Grant.
Damn it!
Sit down, Grant, and don't talk to me like that.
Man, it's just, I've been in that hellhole with Jefferson and Miss Emma and Reverend Ambrose, and that's why I got brandies and sodas doubles.
Hey. Drink slowly. Cheers.
Cheers.
That any better?
So,
Enjoy, because you know you're gonna have to go back there.
why? So they can search my body like I'm some criminal? Not like the teacher I am, but the nigga they want me to be. And Jefferson, he wants everybody feeling guilty, just like he wants Miss Emma feeling guilty, and you feeling guilty, and all of Louisiana feeling guilty, and who can blame him? But I'm not feeling guilty because I didn't put him there. I do everything I can to keep people like him from going there. I'm not gonna be made to feel guilty because I'm not going back there.
Then what about me?
What does any of this have to do with you?
Everything. I have been through a terrible marriage with a bad man. He hated me leaving him, and his mother called me crazy and tried to take our children. As soon as I get my freedom back, I'm about to give it to you.
You'll never regret that.
If I marry a man like him, yes, I will. I have to be sure of you.
And you're not?
Frankly, not entirely.
But I'm a decent man.
Decent men back out. Decent men make excuses. Decent men say one thing and do another, then decent men don't show up.
Vivian, I'll give you all I have, all my life. But don't ask me to go back in there for the same damn thing over and over again. I can't do it.
This is hard. But when Jefferson dies, I'm still a school teacher and so are you. Children are our responsibility, not just those we teach, not just those we raise, but all students we taught in the past like Jefferson.
So I'm responsible for Jefferson.
If you're not, then you're running away. You have to be a man too.
Yeah. Not anymore, I don't. Sheriff Gidger says no more visits.
Find a way.
That sheriff's a son of a bitch, but he's right.
He's wrong, and don't talk like that. Find a way.
All right. Once more, I'll try. You don't know. No, damn this.
Okay. But listen,
What?
he's still gonna die, whether you like it or not.
Vivian, I'm doing the best that I can.
Try harder.
By doing what?
Everything you can.
Stop it,
Fine, run away.
Vivian. No, I'm doing the best that I can.
I said try harder.
Stop it.
Take the easy way out.
Damn this shit. Get yourself a Superman. No, get yourself a white man.
No, I got me a black coward. How can you ask that boy to walk to that electric chair when you can't even fix yourself?
You say that to me?
Easiest time. Run away. But he can't. So you are both wrong by the white man. I know. We all are. But what does that change? Nothing. What changes things is that you and I stay here to teach the children. Children teaching, you say, is for nothing? Some of it is. But not all of it. Not every soul gets lost. And if you don't do this, what about you in your life? What about me in my life? goodbye then.
Bye.
This is wrecking us. We have to do something. I should not blame you. I choose my part too. I have to do something.
Okay. Before we go in, these are the conditions. Limited visits to be approved by me 2 days in advance, 7 days before the execution. And I have to be in the room.
How did it happen?
Sheriff needs you to reconsider your request.
Why?
His re-election.
You pointed that out to him?
He pointed out himself.
I think you did. Thank you.
We might as well call each other by name. I'm Paul.
Grant.
Grant, now listen here. I can't get too close to him.
Okay.
They tell us to keep our distance from somebody being executed. Treat him right, but that's all. Nobody's been executed in this parish in 50 years. It's gonna get harder before it's over.
I know that.
What are you bringing in?
I had a few comic books, some funny stuff, and oh yeah, I got him a radio out back. I'll bring it in. Can he have that in his cell?
I have to see it, but I don't see why not. Is it from Edwin's?
Yeah.
I gotta see it, but I don't see why not.
All right, well, I guess you can inspect it when we get out there.
Come on in.
Why are you helping out?
Is that what you think I'm doing?
Yes?
I'm doing my duty.
More than that.
I don't think he did it.
Why not? He could have.
When I got the call to the store, Jefferson was flustered, hiding in a panic. The way I'd be, I know I'd look guilty and didn't do it. He forgot to say he didn't do it.
Okay. All right, pay attention, Jefferson. This is the transcript. This is what everybody said, all written down, of the trial. I've read it, so I've been there now. Can you go back over it with me?
Ain't deaf.
All right, so your lawyer said that you are not guilty of murder and that you were supposed to meet a friend named Gable at the White Rabbit Bar and Lounge when you ran into two men nicknamed Brother and Bear. They had a car, they drove up beside you, said get in, said come with them, and the three of you would go to Mr. Gropace to get some good apple white. That's what they said, right?
Maybe.
Jefferson, we got to understand why you are here. I don't think you do, and I'm not positive I do either. Let's figure it out in plain words we both understand, all right? Can I go ahead?
Yeah.
All right, so based on confusing statements from you, Brother and Bear, went to Mr. Gropace's store, yes?
I told him that.
Right. Okay, so when you guys went there, Mr. Grope saw you and he said something to you. He said, your Nanan, how's she doing? Nice like. Asked how she was. And Brother and Bear, they wanted the good apple white, right? You remember that?
Don't want to remember it. It hurts so much.
Jefferson, I know, but I need to see this. Mr. Grope saw you, asked about you, and how your Nanan was. Brother and Bear, they wanted the good apple white. They had pocket change, and Mr. Grope said not enough. So they started their way around the corner, and then he said that he was going to pull his gun from underneath the cash register. And then what? Jefferson, then what? Come on.
Mr. Grope said go back.
Did they?
No.
Did they stop?
No. Brother had a gun too.
Who shot who first?
Not sure.
See, Jefferson, this is where it breaks down. That white jury did not believe that you were telling the truth even if you were. So, come on, who shot who first? I need this.
Don't know.
Yes, you do, Jefferson. You keeping all this mixed up. Come on.
Go pay.
Did you tell your lawyer that?
No.
Why not?
Say white man shot first, I ain't no fool.
Yes, you are, Jefferson. If you didn't tell the truth under oath, instead you lied about it. The truth is, Grope shot Bear. And then Grope shot Brother. At the same time, Brother shot Grope. 3 men lying dead and the gun left at your feet.
No, there wasn't.
What?
Grope was still alive. He talked to me.
That's not in the transcript.
I never told it. He said, boy, boy, boy. Over and over.
And then what happened?
I say, Mr. Grope, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. He said, boy, again. And he looked off at the wall. Then he died. Now, they say I done it.
Call the police? You could have.
I don't know how to use no telephone. Never even talked to him. I didn't know what to do. Stay or run. I needed to drink bad, so I opened up a bottle of apple white. I drank half of it down. It made me crazy to get out of there, but I didn't have no money. Cash register was open, so I took some. And then white man walked in the door.
Thank you, Jefferson. Clear, plain words that we can both understand. Now, your lawyer said something in here. He said the fact that Mr. Grope shot at Brother and Bear and never at you was proof of your innocence. Now, come on, why did Grope shoot at Brother and Bear and never at you? Come on, you know this.
I was just there.
Right, where you shouldn't have been. Instead, you should have went with Gable to the White Rabbit Bar and Lounge, right?
Wish I had.
Now, seeing as how that happened, what happened next?
I was supposed to be there.
Exactly. And before that happened, what did your lawyer call you before he called you a hog?
Bystander.
An innocent bystander. So were you?
Yes, it's...
Come on, you got it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. You got this.
I wasn't supposed to be there.
Exactly where you shouldn't have been.
Yes, but what difference does it make?
It is the difference between admitting and denying what happened to you, Jefferson. I know what happened now. You shouldn't have been there. You were wrong. Yes, but at the same time, Brother and Bear were wrong. Grope was wrong pulling that gun, and you were wrong because you shouldn't have been there. This is the difference between denying and admitting what happened to you. You lied about Grope. And when that white jury saw that your white lawyer was lying, they didn't believe his story or your defense. So he did what came naturally to him. He called you a hog. He used contempt for black people to try to get you off. He never meant that you're a hog.
What he said?
Yes, but now you're saying it and you're using it, and somewhere deep in you, you believe it. You lied about Grope. You shouldn't have been there. And when 3 men lay dead, you stuffed money in your pocket and had yourself a big drink. And then when that prosecutor nailed it down what kind of animal you really are, drinking liquor over dead bodies, you said, all right, that's what I'll be.
What you said?
And then guess what? The blood of 6 generations of white men could not admit that you were innocent when obviously you very likely were. That jury was wrong. Brother and Bear were wrong. Grope was even wrong pulling that gun, and you, once again, you were wrong for having been there. But that's all you did. That's all you did, Jefferson. You were at the wrong place at the wrong time. So now face the truth and walk like a man.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Who stands right up and walks to that shit?
Yes, Jefferson.
You like that?
Yes, yes.
You dead like that?
Jefferson, I don't want you dead.
Then why you vex me?
What?
How you like if I vex you?
Okay, Jefferson. What's this now?
How about that old yellow pussy you got?
Jefferson? Talking about Vivian Baptiste?
Vex me, I vex you.
Vivian Baptiste, Jefferson, is the only reason why I'm still here trying to help you. Had it not been for her, I would have told you to go to hell a long time ago.
That's right. Then go.
What?
Detroit. Chicago. That's where you going, ain't it?
I might.
You sure ain't staying here for the likes of me?
Maybe not.
Why should you? Look, I see it. You can't stand looking at me. I'm what you want to get away from. Why don't you say it? You can't stand the sight of me.
No, Jefferson.
Me? The whole 4th grade. None of us. You can't stand the sight of none of us.
You're right, Jefferson. It is hard to look at you and at my students.
Because you hate us.
No, because I get tired thinking one big vicious circle.
What?
Thinking the same thing happening over and over again. I think you, then Bill, then Jerry, and Claudie, and Smitty, and Snowball. You remember Snowball?
Yeah.
Hear the news coming back. Somebody dead. Somebody killed somebody else. Snowball, he was stabbed to death in a nightclub in Port Allen. You didn't know that, did you?
No.
Claudie, he was shot by a woman in New Orleans, and Smitty, he was sent to the state penitentiary for manslaughter. Others who just died slower. So I think to myself, what's the use?
You supposed to tell me.
I'm trying.
Well, you ain't very good at it, huh? Who your teacher?
My teacher, Jefferson, was a man from New Orleans. His name was Matthew Antoine, and he was as white as Sheriff Guidry. He could have passed, lived anywhere else, but he wouldn't. He taught me all right. He taught me bitterness. Run. Wish I had. That's what he said. He said that most of us would be killed if not turned into animals to escape it. Animals, he said. He had contempt for himself, and he had contempt for us. He hated himself for looking white, and he hated us for being black. He was honest, but a terrible teacher. It's that kind of bitterness that Vivian Baptiste won't have, and because of her, I won't have it either.
Joe, you and your yellow pussy want Jefferson to have good manners when he dies.
Jefferson, what?
That's for the living. Jefferson can't me.
Jefferson, for God's sake.
You and your damn woman go and live. But I swear that Mr. Antoine sound like you don't know what you do. Maybe I should have for a teacher. Not her and not you. You go away from me. I can't do this no more.
Grant,
Yes.
you heard him.
Can you keep the radio?
I'll take it to a cell. But before we go, I need you to do something for me.
Yes.
Be a witness.
What do I do?
Stand right there. The warrant from the governor came in today, Jefferson. I have to read part of it to you, okay? The Supreme Court of Louisiana has affirmed the death penalty in this case. In accordance with Act Number 14 of 1940, the sheriff of the St. Raphael Parish is ordered to cause the electrocution of the condemned person within the walls of the St. Raphael Parish Courthouse in the manner provided by law. On April 8th, 1948, between the hours of 12 o'clock p.m. and 3 o'clock p.m., signed by the governor. Please say you heard that.
I heard it.
Brandon?
I heard it, Paul.
Thank you. 5 weeks and 5 days.
You say radio?
Mr. Wiggins got you one.
I haven't helped you, maybe it can.
Come on.
Mr. Wiggins,
Yes?
you be back?
Yeah, I'll be back. Don't be mad at me.
I'm not mad. I'm disgusted.
I was happy. Jefferson said come back for the first time. I was feeling good for the first time. Then this happened. Look, I had to do it.
Who were they?
Bricklayers.
You couldn't find another school teacher?
Mulattoes who don't work in the field and try to act white. They saw me in the drugstore, started talking loud. First one said, should have burned them months ago. And the next one said, niggas like that make it hard on all of us. And then the other first one said, he said, I would have pulled that switch myself. And I said, shut up. And I hit him before he could hit me.
Thank you. Of all the brawl in a public place, thank you.
I ain't started.
You were ready. You were more than ready.
What if I was? What the hell? 12 white men say a black man must die. Another white man says the date and time without consulting one black person. No proof the defendant had anything to do with the crime other than being there when it happened. Should be thrown out of court. Instead, white folks set a date convenient for them not too close to Easter. Then an old woman, she wants me to change what's been going on for 300 years. A preacher tells me I'm sending a soul to hell. And my pathetic excuse for a school turns me into a drill master for robots. And 2 other black men want to electrocute Jefferson themselves. What's going to change?
You! Miss Emma isn't that old fool you think she is. When a black child is promising, like you were, like I was, they get put through school. Why? Not just to read books, but to teach what that old woman once taught. And what is that? To be able to stand up to the white man. That's the real reason why she wants Jefferson to walk to that chair. Because if he doesn't, she'll never live to see a black man stand up for her, for me, or for anyone. That's what that old woman wants. Real men standing up for her.
I just stood up for Jefferson.
This fighting isn't standing up for anyone.
Suppose someone do something to you. You expect me to do nothing?
Yes.
I couldn't.
Then one day I'll bring flowers to the grave.
Don't talk like that.
Then like what? Tell me, talk like how?
Vivian. All I know is, I love you.
That's what you say when you're losing out. What's love, Grant?
Vivian.
Love like in the bed? Because if it is, we aren't doing too good in there lately. Every time you go near that courthouse, it isn't too good in that bed.
I know. And I'm sorry. Nothing is worth us not happy in bed.
Yes, Grant, that's what I'm trying to tell you. There's things to be considered.
Vivian, please.
No, give me answers.
I love you and I'm doing the best that I can.
That's no answer. Love like a bed, like double brandies, like Baton Rouge, like a brawl in a public place.
What else is there for me to do? Huh?
Say goodbye then.
All right. I don't want to stress over this. I don't want to fight over this. I guess I'll do my best to see it through.
Good morning.
Good morning. Jefferson, well, I'm sorry, he's on my mind. Reverend, the children don't get here for about another hour.
I see sacks and bags. What are they for?
Yes, the children, they want to take pecans to Jefferson. Would you like to sit down?
I understand that there's a date set.
Friday after Easter,
That's 3 weeks.
20 days.
And you know Jefferson ain't been saved yet, right?
I can't help you there.
Well, why can't you? Because you educated?
No, because I teach reading, writing, and arithmetic. You save souls.
Well, he don't need no more arithmetic. So when you going back?
Next week.
Well, I'm going tomorrow, and I'm going to talk to him about God.
Jefferson needs to hear it.
Yes, he needs to hear that there's a better world, and he needs to believe it, but I need your help. He'll listen to you more than he'll listen to me.
I'm sorry, I don't believe in that other world.
Really? Meaning, you educated. Son, look, you think you're the one who's educated, but I'm the one who's educated by the book of life, by the book of death. But you look down on me. You say just a preacher, just a liar. If I tell lies and fairy tales, I tell lies to relieve pain. The pain, when will it stop? When man is filled with suffering and sorrow, where's the hope? There is none until God says so. And he says, yes, there is blessed release across the river. Do you hear what I'm trying to say to you, boy?
Reverend Ambrose, save Jefferson's soul. I'm not getting in your way.
Yes, yes you are.
You're just mad because Miss Emma brought me into it, and you're jealous. I wish to God she had it, and I wish you weren't, but what do you want me to do about it, huh?
The first time you say God, you insult me. Man, God, you think you're so educated. Your fine education is not enough. And you want to know why? Because life is harder than that. Life is pain. Think of the pain of your Aunt Lou, Miss Emma. Hands bloody from picking cotton, knees scarred from scrubbing floors, putting dollars in a jar to send a boy, you, to college to do what? Stop their pain. And what have you done for them, teacher? Nothing. Jefferson will die unsaved. And Miss Emma, she will die in that pain. And for what? You ain't done nothing.
I'm killing myself by staying here.
And maybe you shouldn't. The boy even didn't even finish the 4th grade.
He couldn't. He didn't want to. How am I supposed to know?
Because what you taught him was wrong and it was ungodly. Just like you.
I am doing the best I can on this damn battlefield fighting over a boy who will be dead in 3 weeks. What for? Let him die. If he wants to be a hog, let him be a hog.
And let his soul, his immortal soul, die.
Then we are no better than that white lawyer. Miss Emma tells him to eat her food and act right. You tell him to pray to God and go to heaven. I tell him to face death and be a man. We might as well tell him to be a hog. What's the difference?
God, you don't get it. You are a fool. And may God have mercy on your soul, boy.
I hear boy from white men, Reverend. Please, I don't want to hear from you.
You, wait here. Grant.
Paul?
Fist fights? You can't do that.
I know it.
I have convinced the sheriff that it wasn't your fault, but I think it was.
Maybe it was.
You get in some store, you get some fight with some boy at some store, I will not let you see him no more, you hear?
No more fights, Paul.
What are you bringing?
Some comic books and some apples and
Give me a
candy
second.
bars.
Give me-
And some of the notebook.
How can I trust you? You want to hit me? You want to hit Sheriff Guidry?
Yes. I won't.
Okay.
Okay.
The children said pecans. We like some radio.
Jefferson, I got you some funny books, a couple candy bars, and some apples. You want an apple?
No. She gonna get milk for you, Doc?
I think so.
Mr. Paul?
Anything you want.
I want a whole gallon of ice cream. Not no apple. Vanilla. Eat with a popsicle. Never had one of this color before. Now I get a whole one.
I'll get you ice cream anytime you want, Jefferson.
We're gonna wait. Whole gallon. Eat with a popsicle.
How you like your radio?
It's all right.
Can you get Randy's record shop on it?
Yeah, I get Del Rio, Texas, even Nashville. How you gonna feel?
I asked some people to help me.
Ooh.
Miss Vivian. It was her idea in the first place, and she gave me $2. And Claiborne runs the Rainbow Room. He gave me $1.
Wow.
He knows music is important. He wanted you to have it, so we went up and down this bar 2 nights. Miss Vivian gave 2, he gave 1, that made 3. We went up his bar, that made 6, and then I did $4 in the sales tax.
Thank him for me.
All right,
And thank you.
you're welcome.
And thank her.
Do that yourself. Paul?
Jefferson, thank you for letting me come see you. I've been wanting to come see you. I've been thinking about you. Grant tells me all about it, how good you are, how brave and strong you are, so I just wanted to see it for myself. He says you're doing fine and that you're learning a lot and that he's learning a lot. So I just wanted to come here and tell you that I care about you. We all care about you. We're all thinking about you, Jefferson, all the time. God bless you. Now I'll let you gentlemen get back to work.
Thank you. Come see me.
You're welcome.
Mr. Wiggins, never know what I said about her.
I know that, Jefferson.
Nice lady to do that for me.
She meant what she said.
I'm good on children's bring on weekends.
Oh, here's something else if you want it. I got you a pencil and a notebook. A second. You can find it in here. I got you also a pencil sharpener.
Oh, hold up, I'll take that. You can keep the notebook, you can keep the pencil. Let me know if you need it.
You may want to write things down anytime. Anything you want, just write it down.
You know I never made out the first grade. You can't spell.
If you want to. Do you talk to Reverend Ambrose?
He talks to me. All he tells me is to pray.
Well, do you?
No.
Be good for you in the nan.
What for? You think I'm going to heaven?
I don't know.
Then what do I pray for?
For you in the nan.
She'll need me to get that. She'll make it if it's up there.
Well, she wants you up there with her.
You pray?
No.
Then why should I?
I don't know. Look, I'm lost, Jefferson. I don't believe in anything. Not like your nan does, not like Reverend Ambrose does, but I want to. Maybe I want you to, so one day I will.
And heaven, Mr. Williams?
If it helps people here on earth.
Reverend Ambrose said I gotta give up what's on earth.
He means possession, cars, money, clothes.
You ever seen me with a car?
No?
With more than $1 in my pocket.
No.
Then what on earth do I have to give up?
I don't know. Look, what I'm asking is for Miss Emma. She cooked for you, washed for you, and nursed you when you were sick.
Now she wants something.
For you to walk like a man.
To that electric chair. When I ain't do nothing to nobody. Like it's alright. Like I don't care. That's what you want?
Well, yes.
That's asking a lot from a poor nigga who ain't never had nothing.
She would do it for you.
Sit in that chair.
Maybe.
You do it?
No?
I gotta go there myself.
I wish I knew what to say, Jefferson.
I'm the one gotta figure it out. Mommy can't, daddy can't. Left, they did. Growing up going to that field at 6 o'clock, as long as I can remember. Water cart, cotton sack, cuss that for nothing, beat for nothing, work for nothing, was nothing. I'll write that down. When you going?
What?
Detroit, Chicago. You told me you've been to California once. You like it there?
I'm glad I went.
Glad you came back.
Not always.
You going to California again?
I might.
You got somebody like Nanan too?
So what's this? You asking all the questions now, Jefferson?
She said talk.
My Tante Lou is like your Miss Emma.
She brought you up when your mom and daddy down like Mom and Nan and me.
Yes.
Both of us got like, huh?
Yes.
You like that?
I like my Tante Lou not being left behind.
Won't be both of us for long. When you gonna die, Mr. Teacher?
I don't know. Maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, maybe today.
Wish you was white?
Jefferson, what's this you doing to me now, huh?
Miss Emma said talk.
No, I don't wish I was white.
A lot easier than you teach anyway.
I am who I am, Jefferson. I'm like you. And I'm glad I'm like you.
So when you going to California, who you leaving behind? See, I'm the one that gotta figure out what I'm gonna do here. I thought I did. Do just what the white man said. Let them drag the hall to that chair. But I'll be damned if I walk for them. And I still don't know what I'm gonna do. Walk or get dragged. See, because I do it. Mr. Paul?
Okay, Jefferson.
It's hard. Old Hall has to figure it out.
Jefferson thanks you all for the pecans. I got your paper with your names on it. I thank Odessa Freeman for writing it on straight lines. It looks good. I took it to the courthouse, and it has been approved. It will be arranged for you all to go and say hi to Jefferson in the day room in person. I am very much impressed that you thought of this on your own. I was very hard on you in times past because I thought I needed to be, but at this moment you have nothing but my respect and my admiration. So 2 trucks will be here tomorrow morning to pick you up and take you to the courthouse and then bring you back. We'll come back. You'll have geography, a brief recess, and then I will be hard on you all again.
First, a thin box, and then a notebook and a pencil. Does he talk to me? Does he talk to Miss Emma? No. See what you've done?
Yes. I got him a radio and a pencil and a notebook.
He should be talking to his God, not listening to no radio right in a notebook.
And I would do it again. Both are good for him.
You sending the boy's soul to hell.
Reverend Ambrose, I want him in heaven just as much as you do.
Oh, how can I be if you don't even believe in it?
No, I don't believe in it.
So you're going to tell him to believe in it?
I would never tell him not to.
And you would do that? You would do that for his sake? For hers?
No, sir, I would never lie to him.
So suppose he writes, when I die, will heaven be there? What you say then?
I hope he doesn't ask me that.
And suppose he do?
Then I won't lie to him.
I'm going to take that sin box away from him. I'm going to break those pencils, and I'm going to burn that notebook.
And if you do, I won't go back in there again.
And maybe that would be the best thing for him. Sister Emma tells me that you hate teaching, that you hate the South, and you don't want to teach our children anymore. And I say to that, good.
You don't like it?
Yes, I do.
Ah, spelled all wrong.
Never mind the spelling. You can just scroll some of the words.
I did.
I can read this. I like it.
Right? What do you like?
I like this bad dream.
Over and over again. Walking somewhere I don't know where. And before I get to that door, I wake up so scared. You like that?
Make you feel better now that you wrote about it, or worse?
Better.
What did you write about that doesn't feel better?
Well, Reverend Ambrose asked me if I knew that the Lord died for me. If I'm ready to meet God and the angels in the heavens with all my heart and soul. And then start crying again, say, Lord, forgive me for our sin. How Reverend Ambrose start praying and praying on their knees again. I was glad when Paul said Thomas up and come here.
And I see you wrote that here. You said, about God, I just don't understand. Good.
Not understanding is good.
Knowing that you don't is.
What do you like I wrote?
What we see outside that window.
Just a tree, bird, sky.
And you just put it down. What's there? Good. What's out there now?
Some bird.
What kind of bird?
Oh, like a bluebird.
Good, and you set that down. And I see you wrote about the children.
Lord, yes.
Why?
Because they came here to see me. That whole class. So scared to look at me. I can see that.
And I see you wrote that down as well.
But most was brave. My little cousin Estelle even came up to me and kissed me on my jaw. I couldn't hold it back no more when I cried. But the next day, everybody from the quarter came in.
And you took note of who did on this page.
Well, sure. There was Miss Julie, Joe, Aunt Angus, Miss Harriet, Miss Newman, Miss Sarah, Miss Mr. Newman, and Little Bob. God knows who else all.
And when they left, did you read everything that you wrote?
Yeah, and I remember all kinds of things, like that suit Little Bob had, half his size. I reckon Miss Rita got it about 2 years ago. Him still in there, arms hanging out like this. You know how he is, always looking around.
Yeah,
He tried to give me a marble.
You know, little Bacalo off in the head.
Yeah. Well, he reached in his pocket to give me a marble when it was his Aggie. Best one. He didn't want to give me no Aggie. So he stuck it back in his pocket and he pulled out a Pee-wee. Now he wanted to give me something, but not no Aggie. A Pee-wee.
Well, I see you took note of that too. Good.
Yeah. And when Miss Vivian came to see me, y'all looked so good together. She had on that pretty dress with the pretty flowers on it. She talked to me so nice. Don't put no air, just the quality in her. Me so ugly, but she smells so sweet. She put her hand on my shoulder. I start trembling. She leaned in and kissed me. Now she was the first lady ever that pretty to ever touch me. When she left, I could still smell her powder scent. Feel her mouth on my face.
And I see you wrote that down too.
What grade you giving me for this one?
Let's say B plus.
Not an A?
Not yet.
What I gotta do to get an A?
A good man once told me to look deep in me. I couldn't then, but I'm trying to now. I want you to do that. I want you to look deep in you and write what you feel.
Deep in me.
Deep in you.
Wow. Last time I saw Nanan and how old she looked and tired, I thought about her. Said I loved her. She never kissed me before. My whole entire life. But then she did. I worry about that, so I don't forget. Broke the point.
Here.
I'm gonna have the name cook me a pork chop for my last meal. With okra and rice and some cornbread.
What about all that ice cream?
This little dizzy cup on the moon pie.
Here you go. Let me know if you need it again.
Yes, sir. So I keep on looking deep in me,
Yes, deep in you.
and now make my writing better.
It will. B plus is good work. That A can't be too far off.
I'll get it, Mr. Wiggins. You try so hard, Mimi. Feel like I'm somebody.
Well, you are somebody.
You look tired too, Mr. Wiggins. Like a man. I'll write about that. And I'll write down you also a good man.
You're a good man too, Jefferson.
I've never said that to nobody. Nobody's ever said that to me.
Well, now we've said it to each other.
I'll write about it.
All right. It has to be done here.
Why?
It's in the warrant. It has to happen in the parish where the crime was committed. No real prison in the parish, that means the courthouse.
How can they do that?
They have to truck in the chair tomorrow. And Paul Bonin says they'll hide it so that people won't get upset. It'll be in something marked state government inside some crater under some canvas. And they bring the chair inside and back the truck up to the window, and wires go from the generator through the back of the truck to the chair.
People can see that?
And hear it. And they have to test it so it'll be heard blocks away.
What?
You know, sometimes things go wrong and they have to do it a few times. And oh yeah, with the chair comes a real live state executioner.
Executioner?
Some electrician, Paul says, who doesn't mind a job on the side. Sometimes they know what they're doing, sometimes they don't. And you know, eyes blow out, bodies catch on fire, and they have to do it twice, maybe even 3 times.
Where in the courthouse are they gonna do it?
In the only room that's big enough for the witnesses, Jefferson, and the chair. Storeroom.
Where you've been meeting him?
Tomorrow between 12 and 3.
Will you be there?
No. Reverend Ambrose will be there. I can't take those last steps with Jefferson. He can.
Miss Emma?
She'll wait outside for Reverend Ambrose to come and tell her when it's done. What about you?
I'm staying home from school with the children.
You won't get in trouble for that?
No colored folks are working in town tomorrow.
Men in the plantation neither.
Are you going to see Jefferson?
Yeah, once more this afternoon. Ready?
Well, Jefferson, you all here. We still don't know what you're gonna do, but we hope and we pray for you. And we bring you something good to eat. Will you listen to Reverend Ambrose's face for just a little while?
Heavenly Father, I ask you to come into this courthouse and touch every heart, every cell.
Yes, Lord.
Bless this food that we will use to replenish our bodies to do thy will. Amen.
Amen.
Now, young
Jefferson, I hope
man,
you
Turn on the radio.
Oh, what we gonna do here?
we're going to read the Bible, not listen to no radio.
Lord, tell us what to do.
I suppose he knows.
Grant?
I don't know what to do. Let's hope Jefferson does.
The radio, Jefferson?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have to?
Let him.
As you said.
Just turn it down a little. Like that.
So, what do we do now?
I called in the teacher. Grant, teach.
Hey, you expect me to listen to that?
For me.
For you. Well, teacher.
Jefferson? Jefferson, do you know what a hero is? A hero is someone that does something for other people. Something that other men can't do. I'm not a hero. Never will be. I want to run away. And that's what a hero doesn't do. A hero helps people like Yinanan, like the children at the school. The hero does for others so that he can make their lives better. And a black hero has to face a white man and has to show that white man that the same dignity, courage, integrity that is inside of all men is especially inside the black man. It's not selective. Look at me, Jefferson. I need you to be that hero for me. And for Miss Emma, for Reverend Ambrose, for all of us. You have what it takes. Jefferson, you can be bigger and better than any man that you or I have ever met.
Folks, y'all got to move this along. Come on now. Huh? We're gonna get a black curtain from the public school. It'll hang there, so we don't have to move all this stuff. The chair will go here, wired from the truck. Witnesses will come in here and stand here. We got to get this ready pretty soon. How are you, Jefferson?
All right.
Anything you need?
No, sir.
You been treated right here. Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
We let these people come visit you, the children, the other day. Lay your radio. Let you keep the light on that night so you can ride in your booth.
Yes, sir.
So you go.
A word with you, Sheriff.
Yes.
Please.
Oh. Yes. Everything will be what it is. You folks, take your time.
You heard the man.
Does anything I am saying make any sense to you, Jefferson?
I'm asking lots of you.
That's what people do of heroes.
Why can't the hero be dragged? Why walk? When it's wrong?
I don't know the answer to that.
And you the teacher. You believe in God like Reverend Ambrose?
No, I don't, but something makes me believe that you can be brought to believing in other people, and I believe in you.
How?
I don't know how, I just know that you can.
You do.
I do.
And one day, that's all I got. How I'm gonna do that?
I don't know, but I know that you're a better man than I am, and that you can.
And make me a better man, because I'm gonna die tomorrow.
I'm having a hard time looking at you, Jefferson. I'm about to fall apart.
Then don't. Do something else.
What?
Stay here. Teach.
Teach?
Yeah. And then?
Yes. Yes, Lord.
Reverend Ambrose?
I agree, Shay. Yes, Lord.
Well,
I'll do it. I'll teach.
now let your chair, Mr. Wiggins. What's it gonna be like?
Supposed to just be real quick.
How you know?
I read it in a book, supposed to just knock you out,
Like Joe Louis?
like Joe Louis.
I'm alright now. Let's go back and get your Ambrose. Sit there. And there. Mr. Wiggins. You say the blessings again? Of course.
Bless this food, and bless the four of us. In Heavenly Father's name, amen.
Woo, that gumbo sure smells good. Man, you pay me money?
Yes, Lord.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America,
and to the republic,
for which it stands,
one nation, under God,
indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
At 12 noon tomorrow, you all will be excused from class. And we'll go outside. If it is raining, then you can go ahead and stay inside. But otherwise, we'll go out. Feel free to bring your coats and your scarves. And you can kneel if you'd like. And if you want to pray, do so, but quietly to yourselves. Please don't say anything to one another. Please take this time to think about Jefferson. When it is over, I will tell you all what happened, and we'll come back inside. Right?
He died at 1:37. He was the bravest man in that room. He said goodbye to me. He wished me well. He gave me his radio. He wished Sheriff Guidry well. Thanks, Reverend Ambrose. Any last words? He said, "Tell the man I walked." State executioner strapped him in. Reverend Ambrose prayed one last time and did a really good job. The executioner put a black cloth over his head. Took one deep breath. We killed her. I brought you his notebook. I hope one day you give me the pleasure of reading it.
Someday.
Grant, I will never forget this day. Or you, or him. Tell those children that he was the bravest man in that room. I'm his witness.
Maybe one day you can tell yourself.
That'd be an honor.
Children, come in. I have things to tell you.
I don't know if you'll be able to read this, Mr. Wiggins, but I hear my heartbeat and my hand shake. But I see the sun coming up in the morning. There's a bird in that sycamore tree, a bluebird. I'm writing it all down. Sky, tree, bluebird. Mr. Wiggins, tell him I'm strong. Tell him I'm a man. Sincerely, Jefferson.